And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. That's outside.
That ball went out.
And the home opener is underway. Next offering is in for a strike. That one
That's
missed.
In. Ball two.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Green calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Trout. Fought off foul. And there's a fly ball deep right field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Man at second. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Stays alive. to the right side. And Devers is set down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Anthony Santander at the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. And another ball. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And hitters count.
And there's the automatic. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. And foul ball. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Ground ball right side. McNeil to first. Out. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, here's Riley Green. First pitch misses. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Manny Machado, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1.
Yeah.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Just missed.
Outside.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. And that is out of play. And the 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. Yainer Diaz up now for the Tigers. That one missing inside. Green over at second. Machado on at first with 2 down. Trout on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Langoliers gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Flaherty back to work. Right through there for a strike. Flaherty, a 6'4" righty, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Outside.
Ball outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 now. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next pitch is inside. Ball 1. Just missed.
Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Popped in the air. Left field. Green racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ball, that's
Tristan Casas stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Inside.
Nope, inside,
and
ball
that's
2.
ball 2. And there's the strike.
Hey, 2.
And it's filled up.
Full.
And ball
That's
4,
ball 4.
2
Take your
aboard.
base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Shea Langoliers
0-1's the count.
swings through it for strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fly ball down the line. Thomas sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Story now. First pitch just misses.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ball 2.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Myers drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Jeff McNeil stands in. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Willie Castro in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Slides, but he can't come up with it. One gone, runner at first. And up next for Detroit, Jake Myers. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couple of singles back to back. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
2 on, 1 out.
That's outside.
Duran on the move. He's got it. 2 away now. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch in for a strike, and 1-1. Just
That's
missed.
inside.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Castro on second. Myers at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
On the ground to short, Bregman. And he can't come up with it. In from third is the tying run. Two outs, bases full. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And the batter now, Jarren Duran. On the ground right side. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mike Trout. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Inside, just missed.
Hey!
1 out, bases empty. And that's in the dirt.
Count.
On the ground, Castro whips it to first on the run.
Out.
And they get the out. And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Just missed. And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. That one misses. And now 3-1. And that's ball 4.
That's a ball. Take your
His
base.
ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. And that is the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's going to be Matt Wallner. Abreu makes the grab, 1 down. Digging in, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1 so far. Devers. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Jeff McNeil. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. And that's
Doubtful.
outside. Abreu ranging into the alley. Makes the catch. Inning over. On to the fourth. Now the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And that one is lifted in the air. Green puts it away for the out. Here's Alex Bregman. This one high in the air to left center. And it's caught for the out. Now batting Tristan Casas. Walked his first time. In the air, left field, down the line. Green on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning. So 2 down, and now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Diaz puts it away, and that is that. Back here in Detroit, this is Willie Castro. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
And that's going to get into the corner. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Myers stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's inside. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Man at second. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Lane Thomas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one fouled off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. That's
Oh,
off the
that's off the
inside
plate.
corner, and it's 2-1. And that one is inside. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that misses. And the count even 1-1. And base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Torkelson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Inside.
Ball
and
two.
the count is 2-0. Just missed.
Inside.
Abreu makes his way towards it and makes the grab. And the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Flaherty back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Jarren Duran.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. And now batting, Mike Trout. 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Raffy coming to the plate now. New pitcher for the Tigers, number 78.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Santander swings through it for strike 1.
The count.
Trout on third. Devers on at first with 2 down.
Ball.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's 1-1. In the air, left side. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Matt Wallner. In the air, left field, down the line. And that drops foul. Wallner measures 6 feet 4 inches, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH.
Inside.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Yainer Diaz up now for the Tigers. He's got it, and there's one down. Now a long throw to first. And up next for Detroit, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 in this one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ball one there.
1-1.
And misses inside. Abreu. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Willie Castro will hit next. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. The shortstop takes the ball. Gets down, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
Myers, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That is the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that one is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And down on strikes. And now one away. Now it's Alex Bregman. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Myers pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Tristan Casas now at the plate.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. That's back-to-back singles for him. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Now, Shea Langoliers. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Just misses with that one. with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one not close.
2 strikes.
The count now 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
In the dirt. Casas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up. McNeil makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Here comes Lane. Thomas. Not
1-0.
close with that one, and that's ball 1. And
That's
another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
He swings and fouls one off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it remains 2-2. Duran makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. That misses the zone.
Inside.
1-0. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
Next offering is
that's a ball.
downstairs. Base
2
is
balls,
empty, 1
1
away
strike.
here in the bottom of the 6th. Duran makes the catch, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Manny Machado up to the plate. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Abreu makes the catch, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Trevor Story. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's your 1. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Tyler Holton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Up the middle, McNeil. Glove flip to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there. And next for the Red Sox, Mike Trout. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. That one misses. Ball one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that just misses.
Ball two.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. Evan Phillips will take over here.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And
I got
ball
a ball,
one.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To short, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And the sweeper misses for a ball. Chop to third. And that's just foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a good eye there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat. Battling with 2 strikes. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Inside, ball
Walner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's in there at the knees. Swings through the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Duran on the move. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Just off
out.
the outside edge. And that is ball 1. That clips the corner. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2. Torkelson at first, 1 gone.
3.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Jeff McNeil up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. There's the strike.
0-2.
On the ground to first, Torkelson. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now it's Alex Bregman.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
1 ball, 2
in
strikes.
the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And now 2-2. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And now a man into scoring position. Tying run at the plate. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And stepping in for Boston, Shea Langoliers. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Castro. That one outside. Ball 1. Bounced up the middle. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. Jake Myers digs in now. 1 for 3. And there's a ball. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
I got
you
one
make
ball,
a note of
strike.
those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
They say you win.
One
Base
ball,
is empty, 1
2
away.
strikes.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch
Ball 2.
misses there. Now 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the
3-2.
outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's his 2nd hit of the day.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Akil Baddoo, runner on first with 1 down for him.
That ball went
Just
out.
off the outside edge.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against
That's
this
outside.
catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pinch hitter coming on, Mauricio Dubon. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside. Myers off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Detroit, we go to the 9th. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. New pitcher on now, Will Vest.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls,
Cold
2
night
strikes.
tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Duran in the box
That's
with
inside.
1 away as he takes ball 1. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
In the air, out towards left center. Dubon hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Mike Trout up next for the Red Sox. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
1-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Vest is just 1 strike away.
That's a
That
ball.
misses the zone. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris.